I've hit the start recording button. Whose channel is this going on the Bone Zone?
This is going on the Bone Zone.
All right, so then I'll open it up.
Okay, yeah, sure, fuck it.
Then I'll open it up. Or Hunter, if you want to open it up, you can.
No.
All right, I'll
Hey,
open it
everybody,
up.
welcome
No,
to
you
the
can't
Bone
open
Zone.
it up. It's not your channel.
I'm not the Bone Zone.
No, you can't do it. You didn't want to upload this on your channel. You don't get to start the fucking video.
I want to leave.
I peaked my mic a little. Hold on. All right.
I get the feeling you've slowed down lately.
Are you still playing the demo, dude? We're recording. All right, I'm gonna start it, guys. Quit goofing around.
I'm just waiting.
All right.
Dude, it's a lot.
My phone's buzzing. Hold on.
The Ford, I'm gonna go whichever. Choose on a whim.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Bone Zone.
Daddy.
Open it now.
Did you just say daddy?
What? I said howdy.
Oh,
What?
okay. Anyway, there was a Pokemon Direct that is recently, it is January 10th. There was a new Pokemon Direct on January 9th.
We're a little late.
Yeah, it's the longest Pokemon Direct in history, right?
Yeah, 20 minutes, dude.
Damn.
And they talked about stuff.
It's a good opener.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Honestly, you fucking try to lead this, dude.
I told you I'd do it.
Yeah, but you're not gonna upload anyway. So fucking it was a Pokemon Direct at 9:30 in the morning, 6:30 for some of us.
Me, that fucking sucked. I had to work that day.
Yeah. Oh no. But,
Yeah.
would you guys agree with me in saying that it was a pretty good Direct?
Yeah, there was Mr. Dungeon shit in it, so yeah.
Yeah.
I am not the biggest Pokemon guy, and I still thought it was a pretty good Direct.
Yeah.
I'd say, I liked.
All right.
Did you just cut out there.
you cut out. I
I
like.
stopped talking.
Oh.
Oh, it's just I liked it. I liked it.
Okay.
All right. So,
Train wreck.
welcome to the Bone Zone, baby. For everyone who
So-
subscribed because of our Matt Booty video, thank you.
I'm
Goodbye.
not watching this.
They
So-
absolutely are watching
Wait,
it. They're
Matt
watching all our
Booty
content.
Whoa.
No, that's not about Pokemon. We're talking about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX, which was the first announcement.
Yeah, there's a demo, and I'm playing it right now.
Yeah.
I'll let you know how my quiz goes.
One of the best things was seeing everyone on Twitter before the Direct, all the Mystery Dungeon fans being like,
Yeah.
"Well, time for another year of disappointment."
Yeah, because every year they don't do it. I think the most exciting thing about this remake is the fact that there's like way more of a chance now that they're gonna remake Explorers of the Sky, and
Yeah.
I'm way more interested in that personally.
Well, it depends on probably
How well those sell.
Yeah, how well it sells, which I'll be picking up. This is the only Red Rescue Team is the only Mystery Dungeon game I've played, and from what I played,
really?
I liked it.
I played the DS one.
Yeah, Blue.
No, I played Blue. Yeah.
I got up to
so-
Groudon, and I stopped.
The
playing.
thing about I beat the game, but as a kid, so the end game of Red and Blue Mystery Dungeon is all the dungeons are like 80 plus floors that have a legendary boss, and they like require certain moves and items to get into. And I was just like, "Fuck this!" As a kid, like this
I'm
sucks.
done. I beat it enough.
Yeah, so I'm actually looking forward to playing it because there's a lot more like lore about like certain characters in that game. That's really interesting, and I can't wait to actually try to beat that.
Yeah.
Not very happy about coming out in March.
March 6th, which is super soon, honestly. Considering
It's very
this is the
soon.
first we've. I mean, it is a remake, so it
Yeah, but
shouldn't
it's
take
like
too long.
from the ground up. It's a remake. It's still like a full game, but there's so many games coming out in March, dude.
Oh yeah, name one.
A lot.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon XD
Okay, well, you
or
fucked,
DX.
fucked me on that one right away.
That's probably why I'm not. I really would like Because I'm like super nostalgic for like this one game. I never beat it, but like I played it a lot as a kid. And like I don't know. I was playing something with Hunter earlier, and I was pretty sure I was humming the music. It's like, I like.
Oh
it.
yeah, it's incredibly
Yeah,
iconic.
It's super iconic music.
March has too much. Like I have Animal Crossing already and Doom, like on the same day, and then FF7. It's like I'll just wait. Like I don't think they need my personal.
Yeah. I also think it would be better if this game wasn't $60.
Yeah,
Which,
but Nintendo's been doing that with all their
Yeah,
remakes.
I mean, they did it with Link's Awakening, so I'm not too upset about this. But like, come on.
I mean, okay, so I have a question because I don't know what the differences between the red and the blue one were. Is it just the same?
It's one was on the Game Boy Advance, and then one of them was on the DS.
Okay.
There's like exclusive
And-
Pokemon between them, and like
That too.
I think
yeah.
a couple story differences. Nothing major.
There was no story differences.
No? Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, they had different covers, so.
They did, yeah, and both the covers are in this. For those who don't know, the Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team covers, the blue one was a team looking down into a hole, and then the Red Rescue Team one was people in the hole. It was kind of like a cute little like
because you put the
combo
DS
cover.
game, you put the DS game in the top of the DS, and you put the Game Boy
Yeah.
game in the bottom of the DS.
yeah, they were burying the old console, putting it to rest.
Yeah.
I have-
Oh no.
What do we think about the art style and the graphics? Because I like where the art style is going. I don't think the graphics look.
The art style is definitely it's pretty. I really like the art style.
I like how they're going off the like illustrations from like the title screen and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's super creative.
And the models, I mean, they look better than the sprites, but I mean, like, animation-wise, it's not the best, which is
I can't.
For me, it's more of the weird textures on the Pokemon.
that I'm fine with because it gives it kind of like a storybook feel.
I guess
It looks like a low render plushie to me.
kinda. It looks a little weird.
Like okay, so there are certain screenshots I think that look a lot worse, but I think like if the game zoomed out, like if you're in a dungeon, from what I've seen, like that's when it looks like perfect. That's when I'm like, okay, this like works a lot.
Look at
better
everything.
than-
Everything far away looks good.
Yeah, but like
If I
you know what I'm saying?
squint.
Like it's like if you get a little bit too close, it's not looking super great compared.
Also, have either one of you actually like gone through the demo?
I got through the naming your team part, and then I got tired.
All right.
I played it at like 10, dude.
I just took the quiz 3 times before this.
Yeah,
recording.
I was gonna say Nick's doing it now.
My results.
No, I don't care.
I picked Meowth, and my partner is Pikachu. I named them both Silvery after me.
He did do that. I saw it. Oh yeah, what is your team name? Did you make one?
Team Silvery.
Okay. Mine was Team ESAD, which is Eat Shit and Die.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't made a team, but I got Monchop, and then I wanted to take the quiz again just to see what I would get, and I got Calm and Brave, which seems pretty
Cool.
good, I guess.
So since I've actually played through the game, there wasn't
Oh wow,
like
fucking big
Actually-
man over here.
I'm just saying because I saw a few graphical, I guess you can say glitches. Like weird things would load in late, like the shadow, which I don't know if it was intentional or not, because the shadow is like actually kind of looks shaded in like with a pencil, and when every time it would sometimes load in real late, and sometimes it would just be there instantly. I didn't really know. The only thing I'm confused about is when it loads in, it has like a little animation of like someone actually like drawing the shadow.
Oh,
Which I think that's the animation, or it's just how it's loading in. I'm not sure.
I would.
But there was a few other things I can't remember exactly that were like weirdly like, oh, that's not loading
It
in
is
properly.
a demo, so.
No, yeah, it's fine. Just it wasn't like the normal shit where it's like, oh, the textures aren't loading in. It would be like, oh, that model just didn't load in for like the first few seconds. Weird.
I like how this
happens.
game didn't leak.
It's
the
fine.
only thing I think we heard about it, like I saw a tweet right before, like the morning of, like 20 minutes before the direct, just saying, Mystery Dungeon fans are gonna want to check this out. But like that's so.
I see that in literally every Nintendo Direct.
Yeah,
Nick.
exactly. So that's
What?
why I'm saying like.
Ooh,
Like, this was
Earthbound
actually a
fans gonna
surprise.
want to tune into this Pokemon Direct.
Ooh, or Mother fans gonna want to tune out this one. It's
don't
nothing's
know.
happening for you.
Just go back to bed.
But yeah, no, I played it. The demo goes as far as the very beginning of the Diglett quest, where you have to save him from a Skarmory. So it's the first 2 dungeons.
Oh wow.
You can't afterwards grind anymore. I tried to. It just says, "Hey, fuck off. Go back to town if you wanna."
This game ain't free.
So one thing I've noticed is the Makahita's dungeon. Makahita had a dungeon in the original game that you could just pick like, oh, I'm a water type. I want to go to the ground dungeon so I can grind a little bit of levels. And I didn't ever use it because I'd rather just go do a mission while I'm doing it. Like, why would I go to it was, I didn't really care for it.
Yeah.
In this one, first off, they have, I believe, their tickets. There's like a bronze, silver, and gold one that give you more experience when you're specifically doing those dungeons. So it actually like makes sense why you'd go there. More importantly, there's like a little tutorial side quests, I guess, because all the stuff they teach you in these, they're already taught in the dungeon, but you get rewards from them, and some of them are like pretty good, like a gold ribbon to sell and stuff, and like elixirs. So that was pretty neat. I'm assuming you're gonna like unlock more as it goes on.
Yeah.
A few other things. Now when you donate to the bank daily, not donate, but if you just deposit your money, they give you a gift. Just a random thing, which I think is cool.
Wow.
And they brought back Purple Kecleon, thankfully.
Yes!
I still don't fucking know why that thing was purple or still is, but...
Dude, Purple Kecleon's been a thing since the fucking anime when they first showed off Kecleon. And I don't know why. Well, I know exactly why they didn't have the shiny be Purple Kecleon, but it's like, come on, man.
They should have. I was always confused as a kid why.
Well, because you know why? You know how shinies were determined from Gen 1 to 5, right?
No.
It was just the game loading the next color palette.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that why so many of them are fucking green?
Yeah. That's why none of the shiny Pokemon before Gen 6 were actually like designed.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like that. Speaking of shiny Pokemon, there's shiny Pokemon in that game now.
Oh, are there?
Yeah, there's like a they showed off like a friend ribbon that makes it easier to the flavor text was like, it makes it easier for Pokemon you battle to be recruited and also recruit shiny Pokemon.
Oh, really?
So I would assume shiny Pokemon get recruited instantly.
That reminds me, well, I'd hope so. I actually, like, there was a few items you get in the game that weren't in the original, one of which was like it was I think it was just like quality orb or something like that, rare quality orb, and it was like if you use the orb, like Pokemon that are rare have a much higher chance of joining you. So I'm assuming like legendaries. And it only works in the like dungeon room you're in. After you go to the stairs, it just doesn't work anymore. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool, because I don't know if you guys knew, like, grinding in that game for like legendaries is it's such a bitch. There was I remember there was like some sort of like technique where if you did a full circle around the Pokemon and then kill it, it would have a higher chance. And I'm not sure if that was I'm not sure if that was a playground thing or not, but every time I did it, it worked.
Is this fucking Ranger, dude?
I wish that'd be a way better game.
When's Ranger DX, dude?
Never happening, because there's like, we were still on the Wii U maybe, but yeah, that's really all there is to talk about it. There's
they showed Lucario.
Oh yeah, Lucario.
He was barely in. I think he was in the original, but like
he wasn't.
Just as like they talk about him.
Nope, I don't believe they even talk about him.
There's like a Lucario statue in the game. Something like that. I don't know.
In the first game, I don't think so.
Because it was like, hey, look at this cool Pokemon. I wonder when you're gonna get to use him.
Maybe it's like an end game thing. Because I never did the end game stuff, but yeah, I never saw anything like that.
Also Mega Evolution.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, that's really it. There's not much else to talk about. It's Mystery Dungeon, but again,
comes out March 6th.
I mean, was the last Mystery Dungeon received badly, or was it one that they said?
No, Super
people like Super.
I don't think many people played Super though.
No, because Super was a very different recruiting style. The way you would recruit Pokemon, it would be if you did a side quest for a Blossom, you would be able to kind of recruit that Blossom, but they're not like actual party members, because sometimes they're not available. Like, one of the first party members you like recruit is a level 50 Salamence, and you use him once, and that's like a tutorial of like, yeah, when you use strong Pokemon, you won't be able to use them for like a long time.
Damn.
If you're like a low level, yeah.
Oh, I like this look of Super. It has chest.
Well, and also 100% in that game meant you have to recruit like 730 Pokemon, and that was I tried, and that ooh boy, that's
All right.
You tried.
But maybe if this game does well, we'll get more mystery dungeon games.
God, I hope.
Maybe we'll even get a new one with 900 Pokemon to recruit.
We don't need a new one. Honestly, just remake the old ones.
Yep. So that's Mystery Dungeon. It's coming
That's
out.
Mystery Dungeon.
Anyway,
I think they should have added new choices at the beginning, some new Pokemon.
I think
yeah.
they should have added new choices too, but I don't care.
I mean, the first game has like a diverse enough.
No, it's definitely big, but like, just throw in maybe a couple.
Hey, it fucking better than a Gates to Infinity where you get 5 choices. Yeah, that game sucks. Anyway, Pokemon.
Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC.
Good.
Wow.
Good shit.
Yeah,
Paid
people were upset
$30
about this.
People are upset about Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
This just is part of it, dude. I got a lot to say about people on Twitter who say shit like that.
I mean, there's not much to say. They're dumb.
I genuinely
big
don't
idiots.
Yeah, it's just people who want to get angry over something. It's not worth really talking about, if I can be honest.
Like literally, did you see the guy who posted like it was like some chart and it was like saying that the old versions were good because you bought a full game again.
Bruh, Pokemon Yellow
game.
is literally exactly Red and Blue, but Pikachu follows you.
Well, you also can pick up starters, but yeah,
That's it.
But like
and Jesse
like
James.
how they straight up said, okay, instead of making a new version, we're just gonna make it cheaper for you, and you just pay $30, and you waste less time.
You want to know what it is, Nick? It's a Game Freak made a decision, and people want to get upset about it. That's it.
Because it's not the same. Pokemon's a franchise where everyone, they want it to change until it does.
Until it does, and then they get upset over it.
They're like, I'm tired of the same shit, and then I'm tired of doing 8 gyms all the time and this kind of shit, and then they give us fucking trials, and they're like, no, I want the gyms back.
To be fair, I didn't like the trials.
I like the trials.
They were a good idea, but
I'm happy they tried to change it up, but like I didn't like them.
But we're getting 2 DLC packs for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. It's gonna be $30 for both packs. One of them comes out in June. One of them comes out in fall.
Can I say real quick that confused me a lot because they said it was $30 each, and by that I assumed it meant both of them were $30, not it was $30 for each game. Because yeah, of course. Why would I assume I'd pay
Well, they
30?
were referring to it as a pass, so.
Yeah, they're referring to a pass, but you can only buy them together, so it's not a pass. That's you're just buying DLC.
It's two pieces of DLC that are being
yeah,
released.
it's two. They're saying it's 2 pieces of DLC, but it really is. It's one DLC that's gonna come out a little bit later.
No, but it's 2 separate stories.
It is, but the way you buy them is together. The season pass is you would get that, so you just get all the DLC. But if there's only one DLC you can purchase, then why make a pass? It doesn't make sense.
Because it's 2
I
DLCs.
understand. I think they just worded it as a season pass because they're just like, okay, like
How do we appeal to these kids?
It's like you're not gonna get both at the same time. They could have just been like, you can get both for a certain price, but I don't know why they.
But
it's weird. It's weird.
It doesn't make sense. Then why even either say the pass? Just say buy them, and then this will come out eventually. You can pre-order them, or make them separate. Why make it just the wording was so weird, but it doesn't really matter in the end.
But hey, at the end of the day,
we got mustard.
I was gonna set up a thing where I was gonna ask who was gonna be the first person to say his name, and it was Hunter Stark.
Of course it's me.
Isle of Armor. It takes place on an island of armor, and you train in a dojo with Leon's mentor and former champion for like 20 years, I think they said, Mustard.
Yeah, and the man who created Fortnite.
His name is Mustard, guys.
His name.
Shit, he did create Fortnite.
Yeah, he did. The guy who made Fortnite's name is Donald Mustard.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's an old dude.
It's a really cool, like, background for a little story.
Yeah, and you get a Pokemon from called what was it called? Cubfu.
Cubfu.
Yeah. I'm be real. I hate its design. I really don't.
I'm gonna
like
be
it.
real. I really like Cubfu's design.
Oh my god.
I think its evolution's okay.
Urshifu, I think, is sick.
Yeah, Urshifu. I think it's all right.
It
I just
looks pretty cool.
it's
Nothing
Cubfu's.
special. Cubfu, I don't like that much.
I
It's,
love
it doesn't look
Cubfu.
good.
He's a little angry bear, dude.
I hate the way he looks. I want to kick him.
No, stop it.
Yeah, but you just get the Cubfu for free. It's not a legendary, is it? Someone was
It
trying
is,
to tell me
it is.
what it's a legendary, and they just
Yeah.
give you it.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Mustard gives it to you.
Yeah, but still,
You're gonna
you
tell
just,
me that
alright.
Mustard is just any old trainer.
I'm not. I'm just saying, like it's weird how it's a legend. Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, you get it. It evolves into Urshifu, which has two forms, a single strike and a rapid strike form. And the interesting thing is that they talked about it in like a little thing they put on the website, but the forms are not game exclusive.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you
How
can
would you
pick
get 'em?
whichever one you want.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So one of them is fighting water, and the other one is fighting dark.
Dude, I'm so fucking sick of
believe.
fighting dark. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure we
fighting
only
dark
have
was
like
kind of dumb.
I don't know how many we have. I know at the very least it's 2, and
At
that's
least
too many.
4.
I know Scraggy and Pangoro.
And this thing.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with the water one.
I'm gonna go for the water. I'm probably not gonna use it. I'm probably gonna box it.
They both have Gigantamax forms. Wow,
Yeah. What a shocker.
that's
We didn't see
amazing.
them though, right?
No, we did. Well, we
We
did. Yeah, they
Yeah,
just didn't really look
They're
very different.
big. They get
just
like
big
red
and
and
angry.
blue,
Hmm.
which kind of
Yeah, they
pronounces it. Because right now in the official art, and I think it's only because one of them we see the front of and the other one we see the back of, but they did a much like when they first showed off Zacian and Zamazenta, they did a very poor job of showing off what the differences in their design are.
Yep. I really can't tell much. One of them has their arms in a different position.
Yeah,
And that's
it's
about it.
Just the way they did the art, which was, I don't know. I like Cubfu. I like Urshifu. I think they're
Urshifu's
both cool
okay.
Pokemon. We also got the introduction of 2 new rivals. In Sword, it's Clara, a poison type user, and in Shield, it's Avery, a psychic type user.
Now, real quick, I gotta bring up a tweet I made.
Oh no.
So I made a tweet, basically saying like, "Hey, I'm," because like I said, it was 6 a.m. I need to go back to sleep for work. I said, "Yeah, by the way, I'm gonna wake up in the morning. I'm gonna check on Twitter, and I'm gonna be genuinely like very shocked if I don't like immediately see porn of that girl, because it's just a never stop, just flowing of porn every day." And I'll tell you, I woke up, I went on Twitter, third tweet I saw.
Woo!
Yep. So hey,
I love Pokemon, dude.
I love me some Pokemon.
This is where you put in the voiceover from Melee saying "new record."
It's actually pretty good.
Nick, you have Shield. What do you think about Avery?
He can lift pizza and eat it with his mind like that one guy in that real life picture.
Yeah, a real picture. Wow.
Amazing.
You know what? He's kind of dumb as shit, but
I don't really like him that much either.
I don't like him that much.
know.
but-
He's like Will from Gen 2, but if Will was
I'm
like
not-
not as cool.
Any character with a top hat in a video game that just walks around like that, I gotta respect them a little.
Listen, okay, here's how I put it. If you were to hand a new copy of, I don't know, if you were to hand me a new copy of Sword that had my previous game save data,
Yeah.
I would switch over.
So what
I'm
you're
not-
saying is you like the girl more than the guy?
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
I like that he's got Pokeballs circling his hat.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And the rainbow shorts.
You think they're gym leaders?
No.
No.
They're wearing
think they're
they're wearing the uniforms though. That's the
I
thing
think
that's tipping
they're
me
your
off.
rival.
They're rivals. Yeah.
Why can't they be both?
I don't know. Fair
You're,
enough.
cha-
You
you're
do have
champion
one.
at this point.
I don't know. I
That
just don't
is
think they're gonna be
true.
gym leaders.
Leon's rivals are two of your rivals are gym leaders now.
Gym leaders. Yeah.
Yeah, could be. I don't know.
Could be. I don't know. I'm just taking the wild guess and saying
There's
no.
also in the lore there's 18 gyms. I mean, I don't know, dude. Different part
There's
of Galar.
18
Who
gyms?
knows?
What part of the
Yeah,
lore
there's-
said that?
One for every type.
That's why there's 18 uniforms. That's why there are 18 gym logos in the fucking PSS. Or not PSF,
But also,
what's it called now? Wycom.
there's some new things added besides that. One of them being Galarian Slowpoke, which has the best shiny I've ever seen.
He looks like Homer Simpson, dude.
He looks like Homer Simpson.
He looks like
That's
Homer Simpson.
The only Pokemon I can say I genuinely like that they revealed. Well, if we're not counting G-Max.
I mean, what else? Like,
Oh, we'll
yeah.
get to G-Max.
We'll get to G-Max.
Slowpoke, he's pure Psychic type, which just honestly seems like a waste of a new form for me.
Kinda. I mean, we'll see how the evolutions go.
The evolutions at least look. Because Slowking kind of looks, from the little bit we've seen of it, looks kind of like either dark or ghost type.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of got like
Poison.
this Dracula looking thing going on.
I really do like how they decided, like, because usually when they would show off a Pokemon like this, they just wouldn't even bother talking about the evolutions. It's like, yeah, you'll figure it out. But they like kind of like masquerade, like showed us.
Well, because
Slowbro.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Not really.
the other interesting thing about Slowbro
Mhm.
was that you can see his tail.
I don't remember
In
that.
the little glimpse they showed, you could see his tail, and there's no shelter on it.
Oh,
Unless
shit.
that was just another view of
It could've been
Slowking.
Slowking.
That could have been
Yeah.
Slowking. That's true.
But I just assume it was Slowbro because they showed Slowbro during the, or they showed Slowpoke during the Isle of Armor thing, and during the Crown Tundra part, they specifically showed off Slowking. So
Oh yeah. Well, because you get the Slowking item in the Isle of Tundra.
no, you get it in Isle of Armor.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, Isle of Armor.
I thought one of them, each DLC had a.
No,
Thing for
it's
Slowking.
they're both in Isle of Armor, but Sword gets Slowbro and Shield gets Slowking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because
kinda
that's how they tease you, and then they also gave out Galarian Slowpoke away, or not away. Yeah, you still gotta catch him, but for free as like a way of like, hey, you want to evolve this guy? Heh, buy the DLC.
I guess. But also we got some new G-Max forms.
Yeah. So first off, Venusaur
I
and
like-
Blastoise.
I don't like either one of those.
We'll get to the one you probably want to talk about. Everyone
Yeah.
wants to talk about.
Yeah.
Venusaur is all right. Blastoise is all
Oh,
right.
really? Venusaur's the one I want to talk about.
Oh yeah,
I really don't like Venusaurs. I think they did him a huge injustice.
it's
Like,
all right.
I could think they could have made him way cooler.
I don't think it's. I actually like it. Yeah, I mean, it's not super special, but I like it. I like how
I really don't.
I think it's better.
super boring.
It's a lot better than its Mega.
Mega, I think it's Mega's cooler.
I do think its Mega is cooler, but this one's fine.
Nah, I
It's
think it's
something different. I don't know. I like it in the same way I like Gigantamax Charizard, but wouldn't take it
It's
over
the type of-
either
it's-
of the Megas.
it's the type of thing where I think the original Venusaur looks cooler.
Well, Venusaur's
than
kind of
this.
the perfect design. So
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, we got that for the other two Gen 1 starters, which cool, I guess.
what do you guys think about Blastoise? He's got more cannons.
I think he looks really funny. I do generally like it though. I do think it's real goofy looking.
Dude, Blastoise gets Shell Smash now. Can we talk about that real quick?
If you wanna. Yeah.
He gets Shell Smash now. All right, moving on.
All right, cool. And all
there's-
the new generation Pokemon got G-Max too.
the starters, Rillaboom,
Yeah.
Cinderace, and Inteleon. Wow.
And I think
Alright,
they're all really good.
So there's
I think they're all good, but Cinderace is so like not on the same level of he's just not a ball.
there's
He's
there's
on
a,
a giant fireball. It's
there's
cool.
a really interesting thing I noticed between the three Gigantamaxes is that
Yeah.
for the new starters, none of them actually get bigger.
That is
they
true.
just kind of have like appendages.
Rillaboom gets the bigger drum. Cinderace gets the
Yeah, we should probably
bigger.
talk about what they are. Cinderace
Yeah.
is a big sniper tower. No, Cinderace is a giant.
Yeah, Cinderace
gets
is a big sniper tower, and Teleon gets a drum set. Really weird that they're mixing up the gimmicks.
Cinderace gets a giant fireball that it stands on, which is a big soccer ball and longer ears. Rillaboom gets a whole wood drum set, which is really cool. And then Inteleon gets a sniper tower with a sniper.
Dude, Inteleon's is so fucking funny.
It's real. It is really funny, but I think it's also really cool.
It's that like single-handedly saved Inteleon for me.
Yeah, me too. I like it a lot more now.
I liked Inteleon before, but this one just like was really.
It grew on me, but now I'm into
It
it.
made, What did that to me was Rillaboom's, because I really didn't like Rillaboom's design. Now he has the whole drum set. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Rillaboom's before, I still think it was. I like Cinderace a lot, but Rillaboom was like a really close for me, as a final form. But I like Rillaboom's Gmax a lot more than Cinderace's Gmax.
It's very obvious that was gonna be it, but it's still cool.
I guess here's
really
my
like
thing. I
Cinderace's.
don't get.
Yeah,
I
me too.
don't
I'm a big
get
fan of Cinderace's.
why Cinderace's ears just grow long. Maybe it works better in motion, but like everything, like Rillaboom's like hair grows out so that way he can hit the other sides of the drums. It makes sense, but why are his ears just bigger?
Because it would look weird if it was the same Pokemon just on a big ball.
Yeah.
But they could have done something with it, is what I'm saying.
Like if they made a Mega Evolve form that didn't change the Pokemon at all and instead made their kid grow up.
Yeah, like that.
That worked.
Fun fact about Inteleon, the Sniper Tower is its tail.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's kind of gross, but...
Listen, if we dealt with... if we got past the tongue scarf, we can get past this.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We have a Pokemon with a gun now.
We do. Pokemon Gun, finally here.
It's canon, dude.
Hey, no, actually, it's a sniper. But anyways, so old Pokemon are coming back.
Old Pokemon.
That's pretty neat.
Volcarona, heavy-duty boots, dude.
Yeah, I'm more excited for Landorus. He's coming back.
No, we'll get to that part later. That's a different part of the thing. I don't want to. I want to put off talking about Landorus as much as possible.
As long as possible.
Okay.
Do you think Garchomp, Dragon Dance is a TR now? Do you think it's gonna get it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, if it gets Dragon Dance, it's probably gonna get banned.
To be fair, most things are banned. There's like 2 tiers currently in the meta or something.
They banned Darmanitan.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Which, I mean, if Lando's coming back, they might have to unban him.
Yeah.
Yeah, old Pokemon.
It's 100 new Pokemon.
It's 100 for each pack. Or 100 or so. They said around 200 plus is what they said. Whose fucking Pokemon is that?
That's a dog.
Who's Growlithe?
It's my don't do this.
You don't like this bit?
I don't like this bit. It's a really lame bit.
Old Pokemon, you can find them because the Isle of Armor is a open world area like the wild area. And there's going to be more max raids. Wow.
And the way they described the Isle of Armor was it was about discovery. And I'm not incredibly excited for Isle of Armor specifically. I think it's going to be like mainly story stuff, and it's not really what I'm playing the game for. I'm more excited for the Crown Tundra.
Yeah, so I mean,
I don't think there's really anything else to talk about the Isle of Armor.
There's new customizations. You can look like Marnie.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's a bunch
like
of
that
new
they're adding
costumes.
apparently the number is over 100.
I feel like they should add the haircuts for free. I don't feel like I should pay for haircuts. No, not at all.
I mean, there's already like for hair and makeup, there's already a pretty good selection.
Not for guys.
Well, I didn't play as a guy, so.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Not for guys. Yeah, you also also some new things. Apricorns are coming in. New tutor moves.
That's the sickest shit.
Yeah,
also, move tutor moves. What? There's 200 TMs and TRs. What else is there?
I know. What do we need? And most importantly, the EXP charm. Earn more experience points for your team. Thank God I can finally beat the game. I was having some trouble.
I'm having a tough time.
Have some tough time Pokemon Sword.
That's actually I'm like not to ruin the bit, but I'm actually kind of excited for that because I am running out of EXP candy.
No joke, I am too.
Yeah. So if I could just take the team through the fucking league again, that's fine.
I stopped playing the game already.
Hey, all right, that's the Isle of Armor, baby. Let's talk about the Crown Tundra. It's
way more excited
icy.
for this.
It's
icy.
There's a dude in a coat. I'm pretty sure that dude's Ketchup.
Oh my God, I didn't even think of that.
It's a red coat too. That's the best
they showed
part.
off the 3 Reggies that we all have come to know and love: Reggie Ice, Reggie Steel, and of course everyone's favorite, Reggie Rock. This is a dumb bit.
We have a friend whose favorite is Reggie Rock.
Well, sorry.
Who is that?
Derber, he loves Regirock.
Oh, I didn't know
Regirock fucking
Yeah,
sucks.
I
They
like
all
Steel.
fucking... Steel's
Oh,
the best
the-
one.
what
But
do you
there's
mean
two
they all
new
suck?
ones! There's new ones!
I know.
That's just Charizard hiding.
Regielektric!
Regielektric and Reggie Ballhead. What it's
Reggie
it's
It's
like-
Dragon.
yeah, it's got like one arm is like the top of the head and the other arm's the jaw. It's very weird. I like it.
It's a Dragon Ball.
Good one. It's Goku.
There he is, it's Goku.
Yeah, no, but the Reggies are like my favorite trio, so I'm very excited. We're getting new. I guess it's a 5-0
It's a quintet now.
quintet, yeah, or a sextuple if you're gonna count Regigigas.
The electric one looks like a light bulb.
Yeah, kinda.
That's
Yeah.
my analysis of the day.
The dragon one looks really weird.
Yeah, they both look.
I assume it's
weird.
dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
it was either dragon or dark.
they're round. They're very
It
round.
looks too much. I say it looks too much like a dragon's head when it actually looks really close to a Charizard head. But
Well, Charizard
Yeah,
is a dragon.
Shut up.
Okay.
There's also some other new Pokemon that they added.
the Galarian bird.
Galarian
Birds,
legendary birds. Wow.
which are way cooler than the original.
Honestly,
Big fan of what they did to my
Chocobo
man.
Zapdos.
Yeah, that, and I'm a big fan of what they did to Articuno.
I'm a big fan of what they did on Moltres, dude.
Oh, yeah, Moltres is definitely cooler.
They made it look like a cool Pokemon instead.
Yeah, they
of
made
like,
him not look shitty,
They made him not look like a duck.
like a rubber chicken on fire.
Yeah. Good on you.
No, I really like all the designs for them. They're really cool.
I've seen a lot of memes about Articuno.
Articuno,
Just
oh,
fucking
yeah,
shooting lasers.
Why could he shoot lasers?
You
so
did-
dumb.
Well, because I think in my... And come back to this video and call me a prophet if I'm right. But
Or a prick.
Shut up, dude. I'm trying to fucking... I'm thinking they're gonna do like the same triangle they did with the Gen 6 starters where they're psychic fighting and dark.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, just design-wise, it's
Just
what makes
design-wise,
the
yeah,
most sense.
Zapdos would be fighting, Moltres would be dark, and Articuno would be psychic.
But
Yeah, I could always see that.
They look really cool. I wonder how that's gonna work into the lore.
Man, we'll see.
Uh,
Speaking of lore and Pokemon,
No, I don't want to talk about this yet. Speaking of
oh,
legendaries.
really?
No, speaking of legendaries.
That's what I was about to talk
Oh,
about.
okay, good. There's Max
The
Raids.
dumb. Oh,
No,
okay,
not
yeah.
that one. I don't want to talk about that yet.
Okay, we can.
I don't like that.
I love him. He's really
There's
dumb
Max
looking.
Legendary Raids. They were marketing it as specifically a co-op mode, which is interesting because I mean like raids are already co-op, but they're raid legendaries. Which the fact that they brought back like Tapu Koko and the Island Guardians, that just fucks with all the lore, dude. Because there's only supposed to be one of those.
Nah, fuck it. Remember when there was like 8 Darkrai's? Who cares?
There's like fucking 5 Reshurams, and that's definitely against
Yeah.
the lore.
Pokemon lore doesn't matter that much.
No, it doesn't. Nothing matters.
How many fucking Thunderuses do you fight every competitive battle?
Let me tell you, not as many as I fight. Landorus.
Landorus.
We brought it back, boys.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Landorus is back. Pack it up. The metagame's not fun anymore.
Alright, nope.
Can you tell I play Pokemon a lot?
No.
Yeah, so legendaries are coming back. Mewtwo. There's another Mewtwo.
That's it. That's all. That's all of them.
Uh,
Yeah, most of the legendaries are coming back, which is cool, including Landorus,
Yeah, including Landorus.
which is gonna really fuck with the.
I'm very upset about
metagame.
that. And then we got our first look.
Real quick, for those who don't know, don't play the competitive Pokemon. Until now, because they got rid of Landorus in the Pokedex, Landorus was in basically every high tier competitive team because it's really fucking good and broken and very annoying to deal with.
Comes out, intimidates, stealth rocks for free. You
Yep.
can set up and then it just kills.
Gets Life Orb for free.
It's fucking gross.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. But yeah, so that's coming back.
Ooh, unban Darmanitan, please.
Ooh boy. What's up, man?
Even I knew about Landorus. Like, I know about its.
Bullshit.
Yeah. And then we got
Yeah.
our first look at the new legendary Pokemon, the Psychic Grass type,
Yeah.
Calyrex.
Yeah. It looks so bad.
I'm gonna go on record saying that before this Pokemon, I believe that Choodle was the worst designed Pokemon. That opinion has now shifted to Calyrex.
I'm gonna be real. I think Calyrex may be the worst, because this is supposed to be like the king Pokemon, the crown one, right? Like it's supposed to be the, you know, because it's all going off like the sword shield, like old Britain theme. So this is the king. I wish they made the king not look terrible.
I wish they gave it a body.
I assume that bulbous crown head's gonna open up and he's gonna get a new form, because that can't be the final design they went with. I don't believe it is.
I mean, at the very least, that's the final design for that form they went with.
Like, God, it looks bad.
It looks
Put up a picture of it, by the way. If you
atrociously
haven't.
bad. Yeah. I don't know if I've actually edited this video. If I just like put in lo-fi beats in the back and we're just chilling out. But we're gonna definitely put a picture of Calyrex.
Yeah, because Jesus Christ, it's also just Celebi, kind of like type wise.
Yeah,
it's there's nothing. It's not really.
Why
like,
is it not?
unique-wise.
I get that there's like, since they introduced Fairy, they've put in a lot of Fairy legendaries, but like.
Oh yeah.
Can I give a live status update?
Yeah.
My headphones finally snapped in half after hanging on a string, basically.
All right.
Well.
Thank you. I mean, I can still keep on going. I'm just holding them.
Nick, what do you think of Calyrex?
What do you think of Calyrex, Nick?
What the fuck is a Calyrex?
Here, I'll post an image of it. Give me your gut reaction.
Oh, it's that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that's.
Nick, better or worse than Choodle?
What do you think?
You know what? At least Choodle like doesn't have such long fucking legs at the bottom. I think I really don't like this thing.
Can someone edit Choodle's big open head on like the big fucking
for the ball, dude?
Yeah. Someone Photoshop that.
And then put a fucking ice cube head on top of that.
Yeah, fuck it. Make it use Psybeam.
It probably gets
that's a joke
Psybeam
only
and
for us.
Psychic type.
Probably does.
God,
Yeah,
disgusting.
no, but it's
Absolutely
this
atrocious.
one's all this the whole like DLC pack, the Crown Tundra, all about exploration apparently, which I'm way
You're
more interested
exploring the
in.
dens of
raid
raids.
Pokemon. Yeah,
It's really
like
cool.
Yeah,
well, it could be cool. They could also make it really lame.
and
And
there's
also,
new ruins for Reggie.
also, I don't know if we brought this up. Both DLCs come with new wild areas,
Woo! Yeah.
which is
I
which is
said
kind of
that.
neat. Okay, I wasn't listening.
Okay, quit stepping on my toes, man. New wild areas, new Pokemon for me to fucking grind for.
Yeah, another 100 or so.
They brought
With
back
this one.
Nidoran. Yes.
Yeah, they did bring. Yeah, cool.
Do you think that they're gonna bring back enough old Pokemon that it's like actually worth introducing another wild area? Because if it's like filled with mostly the same Pokemon as live,
They're bringing in 100 each, so yeah.
okay.
That's like, I don't know. You could do like
Just take 50 of the
six
old
Pokemon
ones.
or so per raid spot. That's like,
Oh yeah, that's and like I'm assuming it's not gonna be the biggest wild area, so like
Mm-hmm.
that's good enough.
Well, there's only one
Yeah.
other one to go off of.
area.
One of the interesting Pokemon that they said was coming back for the Crown Tundra was Cryogonal. No, it was
It will.
don't worry, he's coming back. It was Aurorus, which is a fossil Pokemon. So that's, I'm interested to see what they do with that. If they're just
cool would
in
it be?
raid spots or if you have to actually revive the fossils.
They probably don't want to fuck with fossils because the only place where you can revive fossils in this game is made by a lady called Carolus.
Dude, what if you can combine old fossils?
Too much effort.
What if I can
Too much effort, yeah.
what else can I mix with Dracovish?
Put Dracovich's head on this fucking Colress.
Give Dracovish Aerodactyl's
Colress.
wings, dude.
Yeah, give it a flying type.
Honestly. Yeah, that's the Crown Tundra.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of other news they really gave out. I
No,
don't
okay.
think.
Before we end, because I feel like
I would want.
we
I
need to
would
talk about
but sure.
how it doesn't, because we kind of got to this point already. They just fucking looped the trailer.
Yeah, so during the direct, there
That
was just a
was-
certain point where they looped like a full like minute, like
Someone
8
got
times.
That was definitely an editing error. Like,
Yeah, and
like
then,
some
like,
kind of rendering error.
Because of that, like at the end, it cut off super early, and it cut off right at the point where it's like, by the way, some other information, then hard cuts to thank you for watching.
By the
It's
way,
really-
what did he say? Yeah, it was. I was watching that at work and I went, huh?
What?
But basically, what we missed was that you can pre-purchase the DLC packs now. They put a little eShop button in the menu now that kind of does not gel with the UI.
It really doesn't. I was looking at it earlier.
And if you pre-order it, or I guess if you just order it in general, I don't know if it's a pre-order or an order it bonus, but you get a Pikachu and an Eevee t-shirt. Wow.
Wow,
I like
I
that.
didn't know that actually.
Yeah. That's neat.
Cool. Well, you have till June to do it, because that's when the first one comes out.
Yep. And the other one comes out fall 2020. Looking like Hero and Banjo over here.
Yeah, is there really anything else?
Pokemon Home
News-wise?
comes out in February.
Oh yeah, who cares?
Woo! We have not seen anything about it.
Speaking of not saying anything about it, what about Pokemon Sleep? We ever gonna get new stuff for that? Or
They really slept on that announcement this direct.
oh,
You like groan-inducing puns, don't you?
There's so many references. You're
Dude.
really getting it. That wasn't funny, Nick. Please just go.
I didn't even hear what he said. I'm gonna assume it was funny. So, haha.
It wasn't. It was mustard.
It was mustard. He's correct.
Oh god.
Oh, that's
Pokemon's cool. That's pretty much-
Pokemon's cool. It
Pokemon's
continues to be
he's-
cool. If you don't think
he's
this
at
is
least-
cool, you've probably never had sex with a woman and or man.
Well, neither of you.
Huh?